So today we're here to talk about your role in Skylines. I'm here
Yes,
with
sir.
Daniel Bernhardt, who plays Colonel Owens,
Colonel Owens.
who,
Badass Colonel Owens.
who, according to Alexander Siddig's character General Radford, is a bit of a prick. But there's no one who I'd rather have leading the team.
That is so funny. And I was like, really?
Can
Really? That's what I am? A little bit of a prick?
you
Did
tell
you,
us a little bit about your character?
did you see the movie?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay, so did you think I was a prick?
You know what? I think you're getting your job done.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
exactly. You know what? I think the guy I played, Owens was maybe a little bit of a hard ass, but
Mhm.
I think he's a good guy. Very grateful to our writer and director Liam. He just did a wonderful job with the script. He gave me a lot to play with this character. But my job was take Alpha Team to the planet and get the job done, just like you said it.
Yeah, and that sometimes requires you to be a little bit more stern, a little bit more.
Yes. But
Um,
what was really actually fun about this part, because Liam and I talked a lot about it. In the beginning, he's kind of a good guy, right? And I don't want to give away too much, but then there's a twist. There's a
mhm.
big twist and there's a different side. So I think that was something Liam and I discussed yesterday. And he was actually very, very nice. He said, you really did that very well. And that's something him and I did together. When he wrote the part, he gave me a lot of notes, what he wanted me to do. And was pretty cool.
I feel like even though this is the third installment of the film franchise, it really
Right.
stands out on its own. I
It
did
does,
have,
doesn't it?
yeah, I had the chance actually a couple of days to talk with Jonathan Howard, plays
Yep.
Leon in the film, and so we were talking a little bit about that and how you guys have really good pacing also.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. He did a good job, and it was fun working with him. And I think I think one of the things, and I keep going back to Liam, and I really think he's a wonderful, wonderful director. What he brought a great script, he brought a great crew, and then he brought amazing actors.
Mhm.
I mean, look at the actors he brought. I mean, Lindsay just killed it. I mean, I was really, really, really impressed with her performance. I mean, I was there when she did it, but I have to say, seeing it, she did a really good job there. But then seeing it on the screen, I was like, damn, she's like a star. I mean, she just pops. She's a very good actress. She's beautiful. Her action is great. And then also one of my favorite, I have to say, I got to pronounce his name right, was James Cosmo.
Okay. Mhm.
It's just it was really, really fun for me because I met him on set and I knew who he was immediately. I was like, damn, I've seen a lot of movies he's done, and he's been in some of my favorite movies. And him and I really got along great, and we spent a lot of time after work at the hotel just talking. He had these wonderful stories. Really, really cool.
So you're answering my questions before I ask them, which is great.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, 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 no.
Maybe I stopped this a little bit.
No, it's fantastic. I love it because I was going to ask you about Lindsey Morgan and some of the cast you're working with who
Okay.
stands out.
Well, ask me again
So
about
no, it's a lot of fun actually. So that means I can actually dig into a little bit more about the fact that you're a seasoned veteran when it comes to action films.
Yeah,
You're
thank
featured in a lot of great films. So I wanted to ask you where does Skylines for you? Where does this stand out compared to some of your other roles?
I felt really flattered when I was approached by my agent about this project. He called me up. He said, "Hey, listen, there's this guy Liam who wants to do this movie called Skylines, and they want to offer you this part." And I was like, "Damn! I mean, if anytime you get a part offered, it's something really. I feel very honored. That somebody thinks of you, that somebody likes your work." And we met. Actually, I met him the first time in Berlin. I was doing a little short film in Berlin, and he showed up on set, and we just hit it off right away. Read the script, loved the part, and how it compares to other films is I've played smaller parts in a lot of really big movies in the last few years. Like Atomic Blonde, John Wick, Matrix, a lot of the Logan, a lot of those films. But in Skylines, he gave me an opportunity to play a bigger part
Mhm.
and have much more dialogue, which was kind of cool, which I've done in the past, in the beginning of my career, you know, when I did all the Bloodsport movies and Perfect Target and True Vengeance, kind of cool low budget movies. So it was fun for me to do a little bit more acting again, not just the martial arts, not just the fighting, not just the action, but also work on my dialogue, work with actors. And that was actually a lot of fun. I'm still a little bit of a geek. You know, I still love the acting very much. A little bit of a geek.
Well, that's good. So,
Yeah.
so given your background, given your martial arts background and your experience, were you able to give your input also on some of the fight scenes and maybe make some recommendations and how did that affect any of the shots?
You know, again, I got to lean back on our director, Liam. Liam is such a generous director where when it came to the action, he brought in a team called Real Deal from Germany, from Berlin. They're all really good friends of mine. I've worked with them on a lot of films. And our second unit director, John Aiden, is a good friend of mine. So immediately, of course, we've done a lot of work together. We worked on John Wick together. We did a short together. We did a lot of films together. But when it comes to the action, Liam gave us an outline what he wanted. We worked on it. We went back to him. He gave us our note. He gave us his notes, but he left us pretty much alone in how we wanted to do it. Of course, we did it with his input, but and that's why the action is so cool in the film. I have this really nice fight with a good friend of mine who's playing Z, my buddy Cha, and we have this very cool kind of kung fu fight. Trap. Do you remember which fight I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
That was probably my favorite fight in the film because Cha is an extremely talented martial artist. He's like a 7th degree Taekwondo champion. His father was a martial arts teacher. He used to double big actors in China. And we're really into the whole trapping thing right now. So he said, "Hey, Daniel, how do you feel about a trapping fight?" I was like, "I'm in. Just show me what you want me to do." And then him and I practiced, and he is so fast. And I'm pretty fast myself, but he is so fast that I actually had to ask him, "Listen, I'm much taller than you. We gotta slow down just a little bit because I can't keep up with you." And now I just nailed myself. No, but he's like an ultra talent. But it was a lot of fun. He definitely brought my game up.
So obviously, and what's your preparation for a film like that, where you have to do stunts, where you have to do martial arts? Do you do anything different leading up to the film than what you would do necessarily maybe on a day-to-day?
You know what? Like you said, I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been doing this for 25 years. I've done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fight scenes. What I do in my off time is really important. I always feel I need to be like 80%, always. So I train like today. I go to 8711, the team I train with, you know, the team behind John Wick, Atomic Blonde, all those films, Hobbs and Shaw. I go do my training. I do my jujitsu. I do my kicking. I do my weight training. I do my stretching. And then I do a lot of rehab. Because when you get older, it's all about rehab. So I probably spend anywhere between 3 to 4, 5 hours a day at the gym when I'm not working. When I work, it's a whole different game. When I work, then I can only train for maybe an hour a day, max, because you work all day. So you do all your work when you're not working. If that makes any sense. And then, of course, the closer I get to a film like Skylines, I focus a little bit more on how does the director want me to look? Does he want me bigger? Does he want me more cut? How is the character? Then, of course, I adjust a little bit.
And what is it like? I know that you guys use a lot of practical effects on set. For example, finding out that you guys actually use actors or stuntmen on stilts for the aliens.
Yeah, these guys, oh my God, these guys did a wonderful job. Actually, one of the guys who played the brother, his name is Jeremy. He's a good friend of mine. I worked with him on Logan together. That was tough, you know, to be in that suit. I mean, I think I had the easy job. They had to be on those stilts all day in that suit. That is, of course, they got breaks, but that was, I got to take my hat off to those guys. And also my buddy Fong played one of the creatures, and the same for him. And then they had to do a fight scene. I mean, that's hard work. That's hard work.
Yeah, it looks like it. So one of the things that I found really interesting about Skylines were the end credits, where you guys, or they actually, for a sci-fi movie, I'm not used to seeing blooper reels.
Like the bloopers?
So my wrap up question is, how much fun did you guys have on set where it was like, you know what, we're gonna have to add this here, so you guys to also take a look at it.
You know what? I was really, really happy when he did the bloopers, and he sent me this email saying, "Hey Daniel, I just need your approval for all the footage for the bloopers, but I wanna push you to say yes because it's really funny." And I wrote it back, dude, this is hysterical. I was crying out loud. It was so funny. It was hysterical. I think it was a very smart idea to do. You know, also let me say real quick, I really, really enjoyed working with Alexander.
Okay,
He's
yeah.
he's such a gentleman, and he's got this voice and how he speaks, and learned a lot from him. Big fan of Rana Mitras. I mean, she is just fantastic. What an amazing actress and stunning woman, and she kicks butt. And the fun thing about this job, we shot it in Lithuania, so we were away from home. So everybody kind of hangs out together, and I got a lot of time talking to people, spending time with them, getting to know them. So I have to say, Skylines was a really, really wonderful experience. Very lucky and glad I could be part of it.
That's
And
the
then you
same.
guys go and you guys tell everybody to go see it because it's a fun, fun movie.
That's exactly what I'm going to be doing. No, it's
Sci-fi, action, good acting, good story.
no, it's great. What I like about it is, even though it's a third installment, it really can stand on its own.
I agree. But you
And
don't think, I think a lot of people will just kind of like, they didn't do Skylines 3. It's just kind of Skylines.
right,
So
yes,
I think it's smart.
yeah. So that's going to be one of my selling points is
Right. Hey,
And then
thank you so
afterwards,
much for your time, huh?
I'm
And
sorry.
thank you for your time and helping us.
No problem. It's a, I enjoy, I love sci-fi, Star Trek, The Expanse, and all kinds of shows like that. So this is right up my alley.
All right, cool, man. Pleasure.
All right, thank you. Have a good
All
day.
the best. Thank you so much. Cheers.